Hola, as they say down here. Hi, I'm Al Adams, former member of the Honolulu Rotary Club and new resident of Buenos Aires, a city with a well-deserved reputation as being the Paris of South America. It certainly is a whirlpool every day of much hustle and bustle. And part of today's hustle and bustle is Rotary International and a project we are honoring. And through that project, we are honoring the spirit of service to your community, service above yourself. And to talk about the project and the cooperation between two Rotary clubs, one here in Buenos Aires in the suburbs, the Martinez Club, and one in Augusta, Georgia, the Evans Martinez Club near Augusta, Georgia, is Lucinda Clark, the past president of the Martinez Evans Club near Augusta, Georgia. And she's going to be talking with us about the project that brings her so many thousands of miles from Augusta, Georgia, in the middle of the Argentine winter. Welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
Tell us, what brought you down here?
We have, as you mentioned, we have done a number of projects with the Martinez Club. Fernando sent us an invitation for the dedication of an incubator that's going to take place sometime this morning, I believe. And he has invited us many times to come to visit, to see some of the good things that our joint projects or joint cooperation has, the fruits, I should say, of our joint cooperation. And this time I decided to get on a plane and come on down and visit.
Your first visit to Buenos Aires?
My first visit to Buenos Aires, my first visit to South America,
wow.
And it has been phenomenal.
It's a place to come to if you're visiting South America. Tell us about the other projects. You've had two other projects here?
See, I had a chance to visit a couple of days ago. We went to a clinic, one of the public clinics, and what I found out was that we purchased dental equipment, autoclaves to sterilize. There were like the mask that you need to when they have difficulty breathing. We've done blood pressure cuffs. We've done. What was it, the other little devices, X-ray, there were X-ray machines.
Would this be your most ambitious project here, the incubator?
Well, this is the second incubator we have purchased. And this one, I attended the meeting, the group meeting the other night, and it is state-of-the-art. I mean, I'm from the United States, and we are all about technology and these types of things, but this incubator does everything except change the baby.
Wonderful. This is a public hospital who's receiving it?
This is a public hospital. And I had a chance to tour yesterday, and Mariana, one of the physicians here, took me around, and I saw a baby be born. I saw, I walked into things, the neonatal unit where all the good work is being done. I saw one of the incubators actually in action. There was a preemie there with the lights.
The one that perhaps you had contributed?
Well, it was very similar, but there was it was a little bit further down in the room, but there was actually a preemie in there in the unit.
Rotary has what? 44,000 clubs around the world, something like
44,000 clubs. Yes.
And there's something like 1.2, 1.3 million members.
Worldwide.
It's a vast network.
See.
That brings people together.
Yes, it does.
Without regard to international borders.
Without regard to our premise is, our motto is service above self. We are free from political inhibitions, and we do not do race, but we are about service.
Community service.
Community service and international.
And international understanding.
See.
Rotary was at the founding and the signing of the United Nations Charter as a non-governmental organization, one of the few back then.
Yes.
So it's very much all about international cooperation, international understanding, welfare of the community. And this is one example of it. In fact, it's the third example, just between two clubs of those 44,000 clubs that are working every year. With literally thousands of projects around the world.
This is true. It's funny because I received an email from our district governor. He is closing out. The Rotary year across the world is closing out. July 1 starts the new year for the new district governor, new presidents. And he sent an email, and he said that in Georgia, in our district alone, we did over 800 community projects.
No kidding.
800.
What does Rotary really mean to you?
Good
You're the
question.
president. You used to be the president of your club.
I was a past president, 2002, 2003. I currently serve as an assistant governor, and what that is, an assistant governor actually is responsible for assisting 4 clubs, 4 to 5 clubs in the area, and it is through that experience that I excuse me, I truly appreciate the vastness.
What does it mean to you, Rotary?
I said, what does it mean to me? It means fellowship. It means being an ambassador.
Like me.
but more so. I mean, I got on an airplane. My Spanish is this much.
See.
My family worried for me, and I came here, and I've been here 7 days, and you would think that, you know, it's
family.
Spanish, English, it doesn't really matter.
It's family.
I have more family now, and that's what Rotary is about. And the service, once you get to know people, because we did all of our projects by email. I never met Fernando. I never met a single individual except by email, and until now.
Well, that's Rotary. It's a great family organization that is structured not on the basis of countries. There are no national chapters. There's no Argentine chapter. There's no Argentine division. There's no American division. It's a number, district and governor and zone.
Well, to put it a little more in perspective, there are clubs. Each club belongs to a district, and then each district belongs to a zone, and then the zones are, go all the way up to Rotary International.
And often they cross national borders.
See.
So there's no real nationalism in Rotary. And Rotary also is supporting a number of scholarships and exchanges and ambassadorships. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, in the exchanges, we have a program called the Youth Exchange, where high school students can come to a country and actually live with a family, attend high school, and actually absorb the country of the country of their choice. We have GSE teams, which are individuals that are made up of 1 Rotarian, and then it's anywhere from 4 to 5 individuals under the age of 40 who represent a certain occupation. They come as a group and they tour different districts. We recently received a group from the UK, and they stayed in our country and toured our district for about 2 weeks. And then their country in the UK received a group that we sent. From
your club.
Right. So it's not our club, from our district. So it's a group of similar individuals who, when we receive it from the UK receives a group.
I can't tell you how many Rotary ambassadorships, scholarships, visitors I have met, young Argentines who spent some of their life in the United States and have come back with marvelous impressions, and Americans who spent time here thanks to Rotary, studying or just visiting. It's really a force for international understanding and betterment in support of the 4-way test, right? Which is the motto, basically, the heart of Rotary.
4-way test, yes.
Thanks very much, Lucinda.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Lucinda Clark, thank you for coming all the way from Augusta, Georgia.
It was fun. Thank you.
Hola, we continue our program about the incubator project and the cooperation between 2 Rotary clubs, one in Augusta, Georgia, and one here at Martinez, which is on the outskirts of Buenos Aires, Argentina. Speaking on behalf of the Martinez Club, one half of the combo cooperation between these 2 clubs is our good friend Fernando Martinez, who is the officer of the club in charge of international cooperation and international service. A longtime friend of mine for as long as I've certainly been here in Buenos Aires, and I just want to welcome you and thank you for helping to arrange all of this.
No, thank you first, Al, for being helping us to do the part of the public relations. And yes, we are here with Lucinda and with John Finn from the embassy. We are going to do the delivery of a new generation of incubators for neonatology. So the idea of the Rotary Club of Martinez and Martinez Evans is trying to give new opportunities to kids, to babies, newborn babies. They are part of vulnerable families. So we are looking for them have a good life, a good quality life in the future.
Particularly babies from perhaps less advantaged
Yes,
families.
yes.
This is a public hospital.
Yes, you know, we are now in the San Isidro County Children's Hospital, Maternal and Children's Hospital. More or less, in a year, you have here around 3,000 deliveries of new babies.
Wow.
And 10% of them, 300, they have problems of low weight because they're premature, or maybe the mother show up one day before of the delivery, and she never visited a doctor in her life. So the doctors need great technology to improve the life of these babies, because I mean when it's the delivery, the babies are around 1 kilo or 2 pounds. So to improve to 3 or 4 kilos, they need a lot of technology.
What's the first thing the baby has, the milk or the mate?
No,
Mate, for those who don't know. Mate, for those who don't know, is a form of tea, very kind of stimulating Argentine tea. It's an herb, a grass kind of, that's grown in the north of the country. And people drink it a lot here.
Yeah. No, first, the doctor said the breastfeeding is the best because it improves the quality life of babies. And then maybe the mate comes some else.
The silver straw.
Yes, yes.
Well, this is the third project the Martinez Club has had with Martinez Evans.
Yes.
Do you have projects with other clubs, or is this a special relationship?
No, we have a special relationship. We started in 2002, exchanges ideas and experiences with Lucinda Clark, also with Judy Becker. She's my colleague in Martinez Evans with the International Service Director.
The relationship between Martinez and Martinez Evans, it's a special one, or do you have relationships with others like this?
No, we have a special with other clubs, but we have a bond with Martinez Evans. Since 2002 that we started exchanging ideas and experiences, especially with Lucinda Clark and with Judy Becker, my colleague in International Service. Well, the idea was to help people in need. So the best thing to start is in a public hospital. This is a county public hospital.
What gave you the idea? Whose idea was it to work with Martinez Evans Club?
Well,
or was it their idea? Or did you...
No, well, really was my idea, because I remember my father, I'm second generation of Rotarian, so my father was a 40 years member, and he used to have a very good relation with another club in California, Martinez, in San Francisco Bay Area. So I say, well, I can start a new relationship with another Martinez. So I choose in Georgia, in the district 6910, and well, here we are with the third project. The first one was a multiparametric monitor for neonatology, not invasive to the baby. So you have all the parameters, only touching with a little screen, and they know all about him, the baby. The temperature, the blood pressure, well, all. And the second one was a very great, nice incubator, and here we are with this special incubator.
And the club in Georgia, Martinez Evans Club, already was named Martinez Evans, or did it change its name because of cooperation with you?
No, it's by chance that we are...
Just by chance, you just went to the list, you looked for Martinez, and you found the
Yes,
club.
yeah. But
You found Lucinda.
Yes, we feel very comfortable working with them, because also, besides the project, all the items, administrative items, are very important to fill out all the forms. They're very quick. They sign the forms. We send to...
Efficient.
Very efficient.
Let me ask, how much was the value of the project? How much did it cost?
Every project that we are doing is all around $12,000.
$12,000.
Yes, more or less.
The incubator.
Incubator. I would like to remember that the first two projects, the Rotary Foundation has a great part.
The Central Foundation.
Yes. Not this project, that the Martinez Evans sponsor 99%, and plus the district. So they're a huge sponsor of here in Martinez.
Rotary Foundation, Rotary International as such, the whole organization, it has projects of its own too,
Yes.
doesn't it? What are some of those projects?
The main project is Polio Plus, that since 1985, Rotary Foundation and Rotary clubs are fighting all around the world to take out the polio or eradicate polio. So, and now the huge project is the World Peace. So there are 6 or 5 universities all around the world that you can study conflict resolution. Like, I mean, here in Buenos Aires, the Universidad del Salvador, in England, Bradford, in Australia, Queensland, and in
Tokyo.
Tokyo is the old Christian.
I know a young Argentine lady, Amara Dauer,
Yeah.
who is going to Tokyo. They're there now,
Yeah.
just starting her scholarship, Rotary Scholarship in Peace Studies and Conflict Resolution.
This is a huge project for the future because, well, you know, you are a Rotarian, so you know that we are fighting all kind of wars, and we like that all the people is a good understanding, no?
Yes, international understanding and friendship is a heart of Rotary. What else does Rotary mean to you, Fernando?
Well, you know, as I told you, since I'm like a baby, I know about Rotary and live in Rotary. The godfather of my father in Rotary was Dr. Olivares, was a former director of this hospital and also a former health secretary of the county, and he introduced my father. So well, it's very touchy for me when we talk about Rotary because it's my life, yes.
Well, it's a very important part of many communities in Buenos Aires. There are how many clubs?
In San Isidro County, there is Martinez Rotary Club, is San Isidro, is Villa de Lina, and Boulogne. So we are 4 clubs working in all the community.
In all
and Acasuso also. It's a new club. We have a new club.
I